Look, I'm going to show you something here. Maybe you'll get it. You probably already do. I hope. That's what I've tried to show you. Look, here's what Trump says. I am the law and order candidate. Okay? So this is what you've got, basically. You've got this guy here, which is a tyrant, and this one here, which is a whore. Okay? One is order, because you will do or you will die. This one is chaos because anything fucking goes. They're complete opposites. And so then what happens? What happens here? This thing goes round and round, spinning like a merry-go-round. Okay? You're supposed to pick which side of this you want to be on. But the truth is that it's right here in the center. But getting to that fucking point is almost impossible. Do you understand? To get into this point right here, while this thing spins, like on a merry-go-round, if it was spinning real fast, the farther out you go towards the edge, the stronger the gravitational pull gets, and you finally get thrown off. If you were to get to the center of a merry-go-round, the inside circle is barely turning, so the effect is very, very little. On the outside, if you've ever gone on that ride at a carnival, you get stuck to the wall here. But if you were in the middle, the effects of gravity would be nothing. So these guys are basically, they're polar opposites. You know, they're represented as order and chaos. Okay, literally. It's the same fucking coin. It's just two different faces of the same coin. You can see here it says Saturn is the lawgiver. She is the whore. I mean, why is he using I'm the law and order candidate? They know what the fuck they're doing, and look at his finger. That's Baal. Same thing. Baal is Bel, Bel is Saturn. She's the same part of the same thing, except she's the chaos side. It's all the same thing. All right, here, I'll try and make it a little bit easier for you. Here's a circle, or at least it would be a perfect circle, okay? But right here, let's say right here, there's a flaw. Okay, so this would be a perfect circle, but right here, this bit of the cycle that we live in is chaos. And after this cycle passes, it goes back to being normal again. But for this time frame right here, however long this is, I don't know because I don't remember it. Although I think most of us have been on this fucking ride way too long. I mean, literally, this place is like a fucking amusement park, and we don't know to leave. This could have been 10 years, could be 1,000 years, could have been 100,000 years. This part of the cycle is chaotic. Once it gets past, once it gets over here, it'll start all normal again until this swings back around. She represents this part of the cycle, which is chaotic. The rest of the time, it's this guy here where everything must be done a certain way. However, what they're doing here is, I told you, imagine that we're atoms. And they're trying to, whoever they are trying to get us to become polarized or magnetized to one side or the other. It's like, how do I put it? It's like trying to see if you're a positive or you're a negative. If you're a positron or a negative, if you're a negatively charged, if you're an electron. So are you positively charged or negatively charged? And so they're trying to separate through all of this bullshit. And so, you know, it's no mystery that, you know, these guys are using these type of you know, words, law and order. The word sheriff is from the Arabic. It's really sharif, which is Saturn, which is the lawgiver. See, you know, why would he pick these and then put his fingers up like that? Come on, you're not dumb, you know. It's because they're talking a language that most people have no idea about. You do, because the person that sent this to me gets it. We don't know all of it, but we've, you know, at least we're off to a good start. It only took me 8 fucking years, but here we are. And, you know, I was able to make some other people see it. The problem is this fine line between these two, which we once had, you know, which technically would be, you know, you'd see it like this. See how it's zigzagging? We all know what that symbol is. Okay? So that's the zigzag right there. But that's gone. Now you know, instead of being able to do this and it's a little bit this way, a little bit that way, now it's completely out of control. So, you know, if you get what I'm saying. You know, here, let me go back and find that picture. I was looking for that picture that I had. I did a video, if you go back, where Hitler said that Nazism is a Christian movement. It's because it is, because the God they're referring to is Saturn, who's a tyrant. It's fascism. And that's what it is. It's fascism. This over here, I mean, there's neither one of these things is fucking good. Fascism and a tyrant, a whore and a communism. I mean, take your pick. I mean, that's why I'm saying these idiots are out there. What are you fighting for? The lesser of two evils? What, is that it? You fucking morons. They're missing the whole point of the story. Complete and utter idiots.